Hello everyone, good morning students. Dear students, in previous class we take and discuss a very important chapter of our syllabus which is linear equations, lines and angles. And in that class we take and solve some important questions based on these topics. Now, dear students, in today's class we take and discuss a very important chapter of our syllabus which is linear equations in two variables. This chapter is related to your first term syllabus, which is very important for you and your upcoming examinations. Linear equation in two variables. Okay. Now, first of all, we are going to discuss what is the concept of the linear equations. After that, we take and solve some important questions based on that. Look, an equation of the form, dear friends, an equation of the form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is called linear equation in two variables. Okay. Now, an equation is of the form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is called linear equation in two variables. Why it is said to be linear, dear friends? Because of the highest power of the variable is 1. If any equation, if in any equation, if the highest power of the variable is 1, then it is said to be a linear equation. Two variables says that because of here x, y are two variables and here a, b, c, yes, here a, b and c are real numbers. Real numbers. Okay. So here a, b, c are real numbers. Okay. So dear friends, here an equation is of the form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is called linear equation in two variables. Linear equation in two variables. Okay. Now, here a, b, c are what? Real numbers. This is one of the most important concepts related to that. And so, in that chapter, there are so many questions, so many types of questions based on linear equation in two variables. Like to form an equation is the form of ax plus by plus c, and also the equation form in the solution of the question. Some important question based on the solution of the linear equations in two variables, and some questions based on the graph of the linear equation in two variables. So look, first of all, we take some important questions based on linear equation in two variables. Linear equation in two variables. And the question, write each of the following. The question is, write each of the following. Write each of the following equations in the form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 and indicate the values of A, B and C, and indicate the values of A, B and C, and the questions are what? 3x plus 2y is equal to 26. Second part of this question is what? 7x minus 5 is equal to 3y. Third part of this question is what? X is equal to 7y. Okay. The fourth part of this question is what? X upon 3 minus x upon 4, x upon 3 minus y upon 4 is equal to 8. Fifth one was 2y minus 3 is equal to under root 2x. Okay, these are the questions, and this is the first type of questions based on linear equation in two variables. Here, dear students, in this question we just write each of the following equations. In that questions we just write each of the following equations in the form of ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 and indicate the values of a, b and c respectively. Okay. Now this is a very easy and common question based on this. Now let's see its solution one by one. So first of all, we take and solve the first part of this question, which we have 3x plus 2y is equal to 26. Okay. So we can write, you know that the standard equation, the linear equation, the original form of the equation ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. We write all the equation in this format. Okay. So here we can write as 3x plus 2y, we transfer that side, minus 6 is equal to 0, or we can write 3x minus 2y plus minus 26 is equal to 0. Now this is the required form of the equation. This is the required form of the linear equation in two variables in its that form. Okay. Now here on comparing by that, so the value of a is 3, value of b is what 2, and the value of c is what minus 26. And in this way we indicate the values of a, b and c. A, b and c. This is the solution of the given question. Okay. Now similarly we take and solve the second part of this question. Second one is what? This is 7x minus 5 is equal to 3y. We just transfer that side because of we indicate each of the following equation is of the form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Okay. So look here, we can write as 7x, this is minus 3y minus 5 is equal to 0. So we can write as 7x plus minus 3y minus 5 is plus we can write plus minus 5 is equal to 0. Okay. Now we compare it by that equation ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So we get what? A is equal to 7, b is equal to minus 3 and c is equal to minus 5. So these are the solution of the given equation. Okay. So in this way, dear student, you can solve each and every part of this question. So now we take and solve the other part of this question. Look. Now we take the third part of this question. And the third part is, which is we have x is equal to 7y, so we can write x minus 7y is equal to 0. So we can write x plus minus 7y plus 0 is equal to 0. So in this way we indicate this equation in the form of ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Here the value of a is 1, the value of b is 1 minus 7 and the value of c is 1 0. So these are the required, this is the required solution of the given equation. Okay, now we take and solve the fourth part of this question. So we have x upon 3 minus y upon 4 is equal to 8. Okay, now what I do now, we assume we take their LCM as 4 3 is 12. First of all, we simplify them. Okay, so 3 4, this is 4x minus this is 3x 8. So we have 4x minus 3y, 4x minus 3y, sorry, so here we y, yes, 3 and 4x minus 3y is equal to 8 into 12. This is 4x plus this is minus 3y, this is 96, this is 96. So we get what? 4x plus minus 3y is equal to plus minus 96 is equal to 0. So this is the required solution means we express it in the form of ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Here a is 4, b is minus 3 and c is minus 96. This is the required solution. Okay, in this way we solve that question. Now dear student, we take and solve last part of this question. Let's see. Now to take and solve the fourth part of this question. So we have this is 2y minus 3 is equal to 1 over 2y. So we can arrange it in the form of ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So first we can write as this 2 and 2x, this transfer that side minus 2y and that also transfer that side plus 3 is equal to 0. Plus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, now we can write as minus 2x. Here we can write this is minus 2 into y. Okay, and plus 2 is equal to 0. So in this way we can, this is the real value. So in this way we can write the given equation, in the form of ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Okay, and here the value of a is what? The 2. The value of b is what? Minus 2. And the value of c is what? This is the required solution of the given question. This is the required solution of the given question. So dear students, in this way you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on these topics. Now we are going to take and solve some other important questions based on linear equation in two variables. We take some important question, okay, based on what's problem based question based on linear equation. Let's see. We take second type of questions. Okay. And the question is, the cost of a ball pen, the cost of a ball pen is rupees 5, less than 5 less than half of the 5 less than half of the cost of a fountain pen. Cost of a cost of a fountain pen. Okay, write this statement. Write this statement. Write this statement as a linear equation. As a linear equation in two variables. Into variables. Okay. Now let's see its solution. And dear student, this is a very important questions based on linear equation in two variables. And your question is, the cost of a ball pen is ₹5 less than the half of the cost of a fountain pen. So let us take, let x be the cost of a fountain pen. Let x be the cost of a fountain pen, and let ₹x be the cost of a fountain pen, and y be the cost of a ball pen. Okay, then according to question, then according to, okay, so then according to question, look, then according to question, cost of a ball pen means cost of a ball pen is equal to ₹5 less than half of the cost of fountain pen, means half of the cost of fountain pen. Okay, minus 5 means 5 less. Okay, this is the conditions here. Key means cost of a ball pen is equal to ₹5 less than ₹5 less than the half of the cost of a fountain pen. Cost of a fountain pen upon 2 minus 5. Now we simplify that. Okay, look. So we take as the cost of a ball pen is what? Cost of a ball pen we take as y, ₹y. So y is equal to, dear students, y is equal to, this is x upon 2. This is x upon 2 minus 5. Okay, this is the answer. Or we can write in the form of, we take that here LCM. So y is equal to take LCM x minus 10. So we can write this is x minus 10 is equal to 2y, or we can write x minus 2y minus 10 is equal to 0. We can write in this way. So this is you can write the given answer in this way also. So this is the questions here. Okay, this is one of the most important questions of your syllabus. So please dear students, do more and more practices of that type of questions. After that you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on this topic. This is one of the most important questions of your syllabus. Now we are going to take and discuss the next some other important topic of that chapter, means solution of a linear equation. Okay, and solution of a linear equation is also a very important topic of that chapter. Okay, dear students, good. Now we are going to discuss about the solution of a linear equation. Solution of a linear equation. This is also a very important topic related to that chapter. So please, dear students, concentrate on these topics. Okay. Now, dear students, we are going to take and discuss next topic of that chapter, which is solution of linear equation. The concept solution of linear equation. This is also a very important topic of that chapter. Now look, suppose that we have any linear equation in the form of ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. What is the concept of that topic? If the value xy, suppose that the pair of value of 2, 3 is the solution of the given equation, it means that it must be satisfy the given equation. Means if we replace x by 2 and y by 3 and after simplify them we get equal to 0, then it is said to be 2, 3 is the solution of the given equation. Now we take some important questions based on these topics. Let's see. And we take a question is, if x is equal to 1, if x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 2 is a solution of the equation, and y is equal to 2 is a solution of the equation, is a solution of the equation a square x plus a square x plus ay is equal to 3, then find the value of a. Then find the value of a. Now let's see its solution. Dear students, here this is your question here. If x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 2 is a solution of the given equation. So first we write given equation. Given equation is what? A square x plus ay plus 3 is equal to is equal to 3. We take equation number 1. Dear friends, since x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 2 is a solution of the equation first, that is, dear students, x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 2 is a solution of the equation first, so it must be satisfy the given equation. Okay, so that is, we replace x by 1 and y by 2 and simplify them. Look, so that is a square into, we put x is equal to 1 plus a into, we put y is equal to 2 and plus 3 is equal to 0. Now we simplify them, we get a square plus 2a plus 3 is equal to 0. Now we do their factorization by splitting the middle term. So 3 1 2, you know that very well. So we get as a square plus 3 1 3. Okay. So a square plus 2a, this is minus 3, I think. Okay, this is plus 3 transfer that side, so we get minus 3. This is minus 3. So we have a square plus 3a minus a minus 3 is equal to 0. Now we have a, take a as common, so we get a plus 3. So minus 1 is common, so a plus 3 is equal to 0. So we get as a plus 3 in one bracket and a minus 1 in one bracket. So when we take a plus 3 is equal to 0, then we get a is equal to minus 3. When we take a minus 1 is equal to 0, so we get a is equal to plus 1. In this way, the value of a is minus 3 and 1. So in this way, dear students, you can solve that type of questions. Now, dear students, we take and solve some other important questions based on topic solution of the linear equation in two variables. Let's see. And your question is, if x is equal to k square, if x is equal to k square and y is equal to k, if x is equal to k square and y is equal to k, is a solution of the equation, is a solution of the equation x minus 5y plus 6 is equal to 0. X minus 5y plus 6 is equal to 0. Find the values of k. Find the values of k. Now let's see its solution, dear students. So this is also a very important question of your NCERT exercise. So look, first of all we write a given equation. We have the equation what? X minus 5y plus 6 is equal to 0. Take equation number 1. And in that question, there's an x is equal to k square and y is equal to k is a solution of the equation 1. So it must be satisfy the given equation. Satisfy means we just replace x by k square and y by k and simplify them, we get our result. So now since we can write here x is equal to k square and y is equal to k is a solution of equation 1, that is we get as, we just replace x by k square, so we get as k square minus 5 into, we replace y by k, that is 5k plus 6 is equal to 0. So in this way we get a quadratic equation in k. Now we just simplify this quadratic equation by splitting the middle term, and by splitting the middle term we get what? Look, so 6 ones are 6, so the factor of 6 is 2, 3. So yes, we get as k square minus 3k minus 2k plus 6 is equal to 0. Okay, now we take k as common, so we get k minus 3 in one bracket. Now from these two terms we take minus 2 as common, so we get k minus plus minus 2, this is 0. Now we take k minus 3 as common and we get k minus 2 is equal to 0. Now if we take what? K minus 3 is equal to 0, so we get k is equal to plus 3, and when we take k minus 2 is equal to 0, so we get k is equal to plus 2. So in this way the required values of k are 3 or 2. 3 and 2. This is the required solution of the given question. Okay, so in this way, dear student, you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on the topic linear equations in two variables. Okay. Now in your last topic is in this chapter is to draw the graph of the linear equation in two variables, which is also very important topic of you for you. This is the graph of linear equation in two variable. This is also a very important topic. This is last and very important topic of your syllabus. Now this topic we discuss in next class. Okay, and you know that first you revise the topic because of you already learned this topic, graph of a linear equation in two variable, and you know that the graph of a linear equation in two variable are always a straight line. Okay, means you know that the linear equation is of the form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, and its graph always represent a straight line. Okay, so this is a very important topic, and we discuss this topic in next class. So dear students, in this way in today's class we take and discuss a very important topic, very important chapter of your syllabus. Now in next class we take and discuss the last topic and last and very important topic of your chapter, which is graph of a linear equation in two variables. Now in next class we take and discuss that topic. So first you revise all the questions you discuss in that class and also in previous classes and complete your NCERT exercise. Okay, now thanks to all.